by the Depression.
The only thing we have to fear is fear itself.
And where John F. Kennedy called the country to service.
Ask not what your country can do for you. Ask what you
That
can
was
do
a
for
good
your
man.
country.
Anyone who has walked through it, be it on a school trip or a family vacation, can feel the Capitol's power. It is palpable. To know that the nation's business is carried on there makes your heart skip a beat or two. Through times of peace and times of conflict, through times of want and times of plenty, most of us have believed or wanted to believe that the Capitol was a place where the people's business was conducted. We the people's business. Throughout our history, representatives came from every corner of the country. And as the country grew, so too did the House and Senate. It grew to look more and more like we do.
White.
A place where men and women would come to work as equals, where color and origin was no barrier. I have sat in the House chamber.
Whoa, what is up with this vision?
I remember looking around the room, from the Supreme Court to the Joint Chiefs, the Cabinet, members of the House and Senate, the robust cheers, the stony silence, a beautifully imperfect mix. The founders conjured all this up, and while it sure was more diverse by gender and race than they ever imagined, it was their idea, the American idea. I have stood in line twice at the Capitol to pay respects to presidents who passed. Both times were the same. You'd expect, I guess, the crowd to be dominated by the party faithful of the president who died. But it wasn't like that. Whatever our differences, in the moment, unimportant, like Republicans and Democrats lifting their voices together after 9/11.
God bless America. More like goddamn America.
Our perfect union suffered a jolt today. A simple procedural step in the peaceful transition of power was crashed by an angry mob. It was as disturbing as it was heartbreaking. It was, quite frankly, un-American.
You could thank Trump,
Most of us
your
at
president.
still believe in our ability to govern ourselves, to abide by the will of our fellow citizens. Many have sacrificed much, and some have sacrificed all to ensure those rights. If not just for them, but for future generations, we pray we never see anything like today's atrocity again.
Harry Smith was absolutely amazing
Right.
on where we are as a country. Before we close at this hour, I want to bring back Chuck Todd. And Chuck, I hadn't seen Harry's story, and so I didn't know he was going to play that moment on 9/11, where the spontaneous singing of God Bless America by members of Congress. And I was thinking about that several times today, and then there it was. It feels like, obviously, that was a horrible day, but that piece of it, it feels like a part of America we won't get back.
Just like today.
You know, that day, we were united because it was an outside force that was coming after us. It was coming after our way of life. What makes today so disturbing is it was an inside force. This came from within. Look, this is an inflection point for the country. This is an inflection point for our politics. This is an inflection point for a lot of things. Question is, to what end? Is this going to be a moment that everybody takes this breath and we realize this divisive politics can destroy us?
Duh.
It's been an emanating feature of our politics for most of my adult life. It's been getting worse and worse and worse, and we keep wondering, boy, at some point, are we going to hit a breaking point? You know, today felt like that breaking point. And the question is it going to be this breaking point that turns into an inflection point where we have a bunch of people who take a step back and realize country first? So let's see.
Yeah, and I was also reflecting on the notion that as journalists, we enjoy the give and take of politics and the surprises and the jockeying for position. We cover that sometimes like a sport. This isn't fun.
No, it hasn't been, Lester, and I have to tell you, I have been sick to my stomach about it because of that. And it's like, I'm not ready to go back and cover regular politics right now. That's for sure.
Yeah, Chuck, thank you. It has been an extraordinary day. We will see what tomorrow brings. NBC News, of course, will continue to cover this. This does it right now for our special report. Tune in to tomorrow for Today. Savannah and Hoda will have the very latest on the overnight developments. For all of us here at NBC News, I'm Lester Holt. Have a good night, everyone.
Well, this is what you wanted. You wanted this. Your president. Everybody said they didn't know this was going to happen. I knew it was going to happen. But I'm just a face in the crowd.